Hey guys, I wanted to go ahead and do another Golf Clash video here. This is actually going to be for the golden shot, but it's going to be going the other direction. So I've already posted a video of me going to the right side. This time I'm going to go to the left side. Now, I usually do not spend more than one set. Like, I'll buy one set of 6. That's kind of the way, especially once it gets to this point and it's yellow. Like, if I didn't get the yellow in the bullseye here, I'm not going to keep spending. It's just crazy. Like, the chests aren't that important to me. They're not worth another $5. But for the sake of this video and to help you guys out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 6 more shots, but I'm going to go around to the left here. I'm going to show you how to do it. I think it's going to be more of a driver shot. It's going to be a little bit longer going this way, so it's probably always going to be a driver this way. And as you can see, like the other video, it is 5 to 8 miles per hour. It is going to be with a driver. Now, what I like to do, well, first off, downwind, I'm definitely going to put all the backspin on. The one thing that I like to do is I like to get more aggressive on the left side over here. This kind of prevents it from getting stuck up top. And of course, I'm going to use full backspin when it's downwind because it's really going to need to stop. So, see if I can figure this out. I'm going to use about a 1.2 per ring adjustment, so I'm going to go a little bit over than 5. I'm kind of running out on time. I'll probably do a half curl.
Great shot.
Ball, of course. And you're going to see I'm going to probably get pretty aggressive on the left over there and just feed it off this hill. Let's see if I can't get something going towards the hole here. And as you see, almost got it in that damn ring on the first try. So that was within inches of getting that ring there. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. And like I said before, I'm going to probably use about a 1.2 ring per adjustment. And I'm going to try to get, it's always risk reward. When it's into the wind like this, I'm not going to use quite as much. Here I'm going to use 3 backspin. And again, you're seeing I'm getting very aggressive up here on the top. And that's going to be kind of something that I'm more interested in doing. Now you can see this is harder to make the adjustment. But I'm going to go, I'm going to put it in that spot in the bunker up there. As you see, it's kind of into the, I'm going to have to go a little extra. I'm still going to use the curl. I'm just going to do a little bit extra power.
Great shot.
Seems like I might need it here. Let's see what I can get here. Nope, that's staying up top. That was, probably shouldn't have added that much power. I'm getting a little short on wind. Plus, you see I'm getting hard winds here. But just disregard that one. I wouldn't go into extra power. I didn't realize I was that on the end of the club there. I wouldn't really use that as a shot advice to do. But as you see, like, I really do get towards the end of this club here and then try to utilize this slope a little bit. I'm going to try to do full curl here. I'm going to get a little bit faster with my adjustments, and once again, you're seeing, I'm going to be within a ring or so of hitting the very top here. And for a 6 wind, 1.2 per ring, I'm going to go right on 5 rings here. And you see that puts it right up to the very end of the club. I'm going to do probably about half curl here. Perfect ball.
Perfect shot.
Well, let's see if I can't get this to funnel for me. And as you see, it's just taking the hill, using the natural slope. Let's see what we got here. Just a little lazy. A little bit more. A little bit more curl, and that would have been right on the bullseye there. You see the approach that I'm getting, the shots, they're kind of just as close. You see that last ring is really just a sick ring. That's why I don't recommend, going up to this next set and like wasting your balls. It just seems kind of pointless to me. I usually never buy a second set. If I basically just take my $5. If I get it, good. If I don't, oh well. That's just kind of the way that I do it. And you're going to see me do kind of the same thing here. So into the wind, I'm just going to basically, instead of adding power, I'm just going to kind of adjust my wind. Like right at max here, I'm just going to use one backspin. And let's see how this works. Again with the curl. Perfect ball.
Shot.
It's just kind of feeding off that hill. Let's see if I got this one online enough this time. Be nice to get one of these yellow rings. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Oh, it didn't give it to me. I was within a centimeter. So it was that close. Hopefully on one of these last two I can get it. You know, the best way that you're going to get this though is, you know, 2 hole-in-ones at this point, because it's just so hard to get that ball to actually stop. So you see what I did there is, instead of go into max power there, I basically just did it with backspin. Like I kind of controlled my backspin. So here I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to use about 3 bars, which will probably be about here. So I'm going to use 3 bars so I don't get too much to where I have to add power. And then for 6.1 miles per hour, I'm going to pull down 1 full bullseye. And as you see, it's right on the money power-wise. Perfect ball.
Shot.
Let's just keep our fingers crossed this time, see if we can't get it. Come on, one time. Give me that inside the ring. And as you see, it's just outside again. So hopefully last time, lucky charm here is what I'm hoping for. But you see, this is, you know, one of the biggest reasons that I don't usually waste a second set. Once you get down to this point, it just gets kind of ridiculous. Again, I'm going to kind of follow the same shot. I'm going to utilize my full curl. I'm going to get a little bit more. So the more left you get, the harder it bounces right. So I'm going to try to get a little bit more aggressive with my aim here. And again, right around 3 rings. I mean, you just saw me do this shot. It's going to be right at max power. And I'll just go about 6 rings this time. And as you see, it's right on max power there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put just a tiny bit more curl because it's so much wind.
Perfect shot.
Let's see if I can't get it to come off this hill and be right enough finally. And there it is. Very last shot, I got it. So let's keep our fingers crossed here and see if I can't have that bullseye in here. Or, you know, I mean, not the bullseye, but a decent pink card. I know, you already know I'm going to get 5 balls. So, Spitfire 7, can use it. That's a good one. So, as you're seeing, you know, it's kind of worth it a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, $5, like all those, for just that one package, it's not worth it. So, the best advice I can give you is, you know, don't get too aggressive. Don't either just get the shot in your set of 6, or if you want to try 2 sets, no big deal. Like, it's hard to say which way is better to go here. But my advice, if you're going to go left, stay aggressive on that left and let it. I mean, you just saw that last one that I just played. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hit it as left as possible and just get enough momentum. And what you got to do is you got to make sure that your landing zone isn't too flat. Because if you get it too much in the center of that fairway, when you put the curl on, it's going to miss that side hill. You see, my ball's feeding off a side hill, off the side, and then it's rolling down the hill. If you don't hit that side hill and you curl it around the side hill by being too much in the center of that fairway, it's going to miss that side hill and it's not going to feed down. It's just going to, I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times, where it misses that hill and then it just shoots straight up and then doesn't take the slope at all and just stays up there high. And the reason that happens is because they're not aggressive enough on the left to actually catch that hill that's outside the fringe there. So something to keep in mind. Good luck with your guys' chest. I'm really hoping that you guys can get some good cards out of this. As you see, I wasn't able to get the bullseye, but it's just one of those things, like, you know, you could just get it to bounce and just get the lucky bounce and get it to go in. That's what kind of the last 2 or 3 ones that they've set up, it's been more about luck than about skill. And it just gets kind of annoying. That's why you don't see me waste too much money, is because it's just too much of a luck factor. It just has to feed off this hill just right, and you just can't predict it. But keep what I did in mind. Try not to go into power at all. Like you saw that one where I went into power and I just completely, it was just a total guess. So what I would say is just take off the backspin. You saw what I did when it was basically straight in the face there. I did like 1 backspin and then just did it at max where it was going red. And then when it was, you saw in those last couple that I had where it was pointed down a little bit, it was in my face, but it wasn't full. I did about 3. And then if it's downwind or pointing down towards the hole, I'll just do back no matter what. And again, with my adjustments, about 1.2 per ring. So a full bullseye is going to be about 6, 6.25, somewhere in there. And if the wind's a little bit stronger than that, just go a little bit outside of a bullseye. Good luck with your shots. Hope you guys get the good chests.